Everyone, welcome to Update Margin Star Series Supernova Series 7 on episode 127, and today we're going to start off with trucks, and then we're going to start off then after we're going to start off with trucks from the whale names. Any sign up for a truck to pick a truck to be able to sign up for the lineup for this episode, or till next episode. If you want to request a truck to pick one, or you want to request one of your viewers want to request to debut on the Sun Series or put real names in case of a minor, don't forget it. But anyway, we're going to start a review, but first up we have a Black Green Wicked Machine of Toucan Place in Greater for Anniversary 8-pack. And representing from the Crazy Balls of the Polar Workers, it is of and Mr. Strival and Outdoor Worker Mix 40. And representing from this Strival of this compatible of Dolphin Master of Mr. Simon of Adventure Black White Hospitals and Mattel. And representing from this Strival is the competitor for this season of to representing of Mayhem of Team Screen Coast Truck. It is Beast 101's brother, Beast 102, and Dust Hustle IT for Moss Truck Mattel. And representing from this place associates of the speed to represent Team Screen on the CLC chassis. It is of one-time champion Moss Truck Wheels and Megadon Fire Knights. And representing from this travel of this competitor of the one-time champion to sponsor so and act for Mix 29 Double Truck Series. And representing from of this struggle your Triple champion of OD and JB and Margin Winter Rescue. And representing from this sponsor of this truck Marshall Ward and Workers Table Cherry Collection. And representing Beast 102's brother Beast 101 and World's Finals exclusive placement for a Hospitals and Mattel. And representing from the star is your current the star your also champion of Martial Collector Racing in High Wall Hospitals and Mattel. And first team 18 John also your World's First Session also champion Turbo in Jurassic Attack. And representing from this driver of your second driver of the second teammate Team John Monster of your Services Champion of Outside Vessels in Vendetta Monster Machines. And representing from this driver of this competitor of this season, your Services Champion Double Down of Monster Code Gaming and John Cena Hospitals and Mattel. And representing from this driver is your current of your also champion Double Down of Monster Fan Season 1. And TR's 50th Hospitals and Mattel. And representing from this mechanic of the animation, it is of this travel of your two-time champion Mark Galloway in World Boxing Hospital Mattel the title spot. But it wasn't Matt Bonamac, but for Aftermath, it wasn't Bonamac. It was Mark Galloway for a mistaken error from last event. So anyway, let's continue. Representing from, because I looked it up on the list, but anyway, next up it is your one-time champion of Merchant Fanatic in Teenage vs. Turtle 2005 Hospitals and Mattel. And representing from this show is the competitor of this season of your champion, Double Down, your one-time champion Zelda Monsters and Wild Wine Show Custom. And representing from this show is your competitor of this season of Super Mario Jam and Donald Wallace for East exclusive placement. And representing from this show is your one-time champion of Mega Man Jam 978 and Horsepower for Mix 37. And representing this zebra of this stripe of this horse, it is one-time champion Mario Collector 2008 and Racing Stripes for a Double Series. And representing from the undead of this creature from the Greystone, it is your to take champions to your over Stains leading the points lead of Monster Firestorm and Zombie from Mix 29 Doubles Hercules. And we're saying the Seahawks on the underwater of you want to take champion Great to Go 2005 and Aqua Stallion. And what I'm saying for first but not least, the Mr. Strival and Nightmare from Mix 32 Doubles Hercules. And last but not least of the story of this Dallas videos in Nightmare, known in Nightmare, of a Pit Pipe Gold Pack. And here we go. Our first race in one of the mornings gonna be El Toro Mix 40. We'll be taking on Web of High Roll of a Hospital's Motel and more down. And towards it's gonna be one show custom. We'll be taking on Web of John Cena, Hollis Monster Mattel WWE. We're gonna take our first race in round 1. And here we go, first race in round 1. Let's go. Oh, it's gonna be close. Let's see and find out who wins. It is going to be El Toro Mix 40. We're able to move on in round 2. And next race in 1-on-1 is going to be Team Hollis of a 50-year Hollis Monster Mattel. We'll be taking on Donald Wallace for the exclusive playset. Here you go. It goes to TR's Firestorm 50-year play Hollis Monster Mattel. One more on next race in the round 2. And here you go, next race in the 1-on-1 is going to be Adventure Black. We'll be taking on Web Aqua Stallion. Here you go. Oh, it's gonna be close. Let's see, find out who wins. We're gonna take an airline straight air view. It's gonna be of a Avenger Black will be moving on next race in the round 2. And coming on next race in round number 1 is going to be Margaret Fire and Ice. Taking out Web of World's Finest Exclusive Playset for a Hospital Mattel. And here you go. It goes to Margaret Fire and Ice will make the first win. We'll move on next race in the round 2. And here you go, next race in round our next race on one-on-one is going to be World Bots for a Hospital Mattel. We'll be taking out Web of Act for Mix 29 Hex Release for a team screen for a color chassis. Here you go. Oh, Act for Mix 29 Hex Release. We're able to move on in the next race in the round 2. And here you go, next race on the one-on-one is going to be Great Anniversary for the 8-pack, taking out Web of Teenage Race 2005 Mail Base. And here you go. It goes to Great to Go 4th Anniversary from a 8-pack Wilmore next race in the round 2. Our first to last race in one-on-one is going to be Just Attack from a T Draw Monster. Will be taking out Web of a Dawson's T Hollis Monster Mattel. Will be reversing on Mayhem for Chris Cole's Team Screen Chassis. Here you go. It goes to Jurassic Attack from a Swimmer's Margin. One more next race in the round number 2 for 18 Draw Monster. And coming up our last race in round number 1 is going to be of the One Show Custom racing of a Custom Courses Camrosie's chassis. Will be taken out with of John Cena for WWE Hollis Monster Mattel. And here you go. Oh, it's gonna be close. Let's see if find out for a straight line air view and see who won. Just barely goes to a John Cena WWE were able to move on in the next race in the round 2. And coming out in the next race in the round number 2 is going to be Lucas Everline so far each other classic will be taking out with Alto Loco Mix 40 and more on down. And towards the end is going to be John Cena, WWE host Monster Mattel will be taking out with Martin Winchell Rescue. We're going to take our first race in round 2. And here we go, first race in round 2. It goes to Alto Loco Mix 40. We're able to move on in the next race in round in the quarterfinals. And coming out in the next race in round number 2 is going to be Taylor's Boston 50th by Hollis Monster Mattel. Will be taking out with Nightmare by Double Sex Louise by Mix 32. Here we go. It goes to Taylor's Firestone 50th by Hollis Monster Mattel. We're able to move on in the round in the quarterfinals. And coming out in the next race in the round number 2 is going to be Zombie for Mix 29 Double Sex Louise. We'll be taking out with Adventure Black by Hollis Monster Mattel. Here you go. It goes to Adventure Black when we're able to move on in the quarterfinals. And here you go, next race in round number 2 is going to be Megalodon Fire Ice for AT Scream for CLC Chassis. We'll be taking out with Ben Deno Monster Machines for Team Draw Muscle. Here you go. It goes to Megalodon Fire Ice. We're able to move on in the next race in the round 2 in the quarterfinals. And here you go, next race in round number 2 is going to be Horsepower from Mix 37 Double Sex Louise. We'll be taking out with Axe from Mix 29 Double Sex Louise. Here you go. Oh, it goes to Axe for Mix 29 Double Sex Louise. We're able to move on in the next race on quarterfinals. And here we go, next race on round. Our next race on round number 2 is going to be Greater for Anniversary for the 8-pack. We'll be taking out with Wednesday Strikes for Double Sex Louise. And here we go. Oh, it's going to be close. We're going to take one straight view. By a way of by 2 tires, it goes to Greater for Anniversary for the 8-pack will make it when we able to move on in the quarterfinals. And here you go, next race on round. Our next race on round number 2 is going to be Nightmare from Pinpoint Go pack. Will be taking out with Drastic Tag for Team Draw Monster for the Spin Master Diecast. Here you go. Oh, it's going to be close. It goes to Drastic Tech for a Spin Master Diecast for Team Draw Muscle. We're able to move on in the next race on round 2 in the quarterfinals. And coming up, our last race in the round number 2 is going to be John Cena for WWE Hollis Monster Mattel. We'll be taking out with Martin Winchell Rescue. And here you go. Oh, it's going to be close. We're going to take one straight A view. Oh, by a back tire, it goes to John Cena WWE by Hollis Monster Mattel. We're able to move on to the quarterfinals. And here you go, first race in quarterfinals is going to be Alto Loco Mix 40. We'll be taking our way to Firestone 50 by Hollis Monster Mattel and move on down. And towards the end, it's going to be Drastic Tech Spin Master Diecast for Team Draw Monster. We'll be taking over John Cena WWE by Hollis Monster Mattel. We're going to take our first race in the quarterfinals. And here we go, first race in the quarterfinals. It's going to be TL's Firestorm by Hollis Monster Mattel for Truckerville. We'll be able to move on to semifinals. And here we go, next race on round number in the quarterfinals is going to be Adventure Black for Team Screen Chassis for CLC Chassis for the Certified Hospital Mattel. We'll be going as Team E for Team Scream of CLC Chassis for Megalodon Fire and Ice. Here you go. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's a battle of Team Scream. We'll see, find out who wins. Starting on straight A view. All by a wheel of a tire, it goes to Avenger Black, but any household hotel will be able to move on in the semifinals. And here you go, first to last race in the qualifiers is going to be Axe for Mix 29 doubles race for co-search 15 Scream. We'll be taking out web of your bucket green weather machine of Grading Flying Versus for the 8-pack. And here you go. It's going to be Great Deal Flying Versus for the 8-pack. We'll be able to move on in the semifinals. And here you go, next race on E. Our next race on E. Last race in the qualifiers is going to be Jurassic Tag for 18 Drum Monster from Spin Master Diecast. We'll be taking away John Cena, Dodo E, Final Hospitals and Mattel. And here you go. Both of them collide together. It goes to Jurassic Test from Master Diecast for Team Drum Monster. We're able to move on in the final round in the semifinals. Alright, let's say some names for to announce our drivers. First up, representing for a all sponsor for this truck of your Oscars champion WM Montreal 1 in TR's Firestone 58 Flying House from Mattel. And representing from this Mr. Simon of Team Scream of this truck of this bowing of this heading up for the lead of Dolphin Master in Avenger Black Flying House from Mattel. And representing your black and green Lego machine of this travel of Toucan Plays in Grading Flying Versus 8-pack. And representing from this Team Drum Monster Voice from Diecast World Sports Champion, a card of your Oscars champion of Turbo in Just Tag Spin Master Diecast for Team Drum Monster. We're going to take our first race in the semifinals. And here you go, first race in the semifinals. It's going to be of Terran Firestone for a 50th Flying House from the Tower. We'll be taking out with Avenger Black. And more down, it's going to be of Grading Up for Versus for the 8-pack. We'll be taking out with Jurassic Tag for Smart Diecast for Team Drum Monster. We're going to take our first race in the semifinals. Let's see, find out. And here you go, first race in the semifinals. This battle of House Muscle Mattel Diecast. Here you go. It's going to be TR's Firestorm for a 50th Flying House Muscle Mattel. They're able to move on each final round. And who's going to join of your Oscars champion WM Martin Fan 1 in TR's Firestorm of a 50th Flying House from Mattel? Is it going to be of your black and green Lego machine of Toucan Plays in Grading for Anniversary? Or is it going to be your Team Drum Monster of your World's First Champion, your also champion Turbo in Jurassic Tag for Team Drum Monster for the Spin Master Diecast? And who's going to join here in the final round? It's going to be Grading for Anniversary for the 8-pack. We're able to move on in the final round. And here we go, we're going to announce our drivers and representing from this own sponsored truck for your also champion double down of Montreal 1 in TR's Firestorm 50th Flying House from Mattel. And representing your black and green Lego machine of this driver of Toucan Plays in Grading for Anniversary for the 8-pack. And this is our official race. And who is it going to be for your winner of this Science Series? And here you go, your winner of the Modern Science Series 2.0 Season 7 Episode 1 of the 27 winner is... I don't believe it, folks. And it goes to... And congratulations to Margin Firestorm. And congratulations to of a Margin Fan 1 in Terra's Firestorm for a House was on Mattel for a 50th. Go watch and watch this, my man. You're still your Oscars champion double down, and this is your first time returning champ of this season. I am apologizing to Toucan Plays a good anniversary for the 8-pack. You were so close, my man, and hopefully in the future, in the Science Series, until the next episode, you get a chance, you return champ win. Better luck next time. Wow, one last time to give it out for of a Martin Fan 1 of your Oscars champion, and she would turn champ of this TR's Firestorm for a 50th Flying House from Mattel. Go watch on this, my man. She would turn champ, and Majin Firestorm is still to take champion of your of us stands later in the points lead. But anyway, till next time of hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. This is Aaron 00 Monjam signing out.